Welcome back YouTubers to my channel, The Everyday Life of an Aspie. If you're new to my channel, I'm Aspie. I'm all about creating mental health and awareness and sharing my life stories with OCD and the like, along with tips and advice along the way for your general health and your personal health. Also, I do some fun and games along the way, so if you're into some of those, feel free to, smash the like button, or even feel free, if you want to journey with me, basically, all these changes is coming up to date, basically, to subscribe to my channel, and if so, well, subscribing down on that bottom right hand corner of the screen, feel free to also turn on the notification to be able to keep up to date and informed of what I'm doing. So this was all about the Autism and Change series, obviously, that I'm doing for you all today. Hopefully you're enjoying these. Smash the like if you are, and also just maybe feel free to comment just to say hey, yes, I'm enjoying them, or whatever it may be, so that I can know, because as I see, positive feedback means a lot. So this was all about autism and change, transitioning from a child to an adult. So let's begin this. The adjustment and all the transitioning stages as we grow up to the start of a new year is a reminder that change is constantly occurring, and everything around us is changing around us, regardless of what it may be in the environment. Change, especially the unexpected change that we weren't really ready for, can be, extremely stressful for young children with Autism Spectrum Disorder, or ASD. Children with ASD often prefer to have a sense of structure, routine, schedules, what have you, to know what is expected during the day and what activity they will be doing and when. Consistency and predictability will help the child feel reassured that they will often know what will happen next and be real prepared for it, as well as you as an adult. When change occurs, however, children with ASD may respond in a variety of ways, including exhibiting withdrawals, isolation, repetitive behaviours, temper tantrums, even just some form of aggression. It's important to remember that these behaviours are typically the result of extreme anxiety and or inability to communicate their emotions or desires to you as an adult. Below here are some tips from a friendly Aspie for managing some changes and transitions in your own child's life. So the earlier the better to be prepared for any of the life changes and challenges along the way, the better the outcome for you as the parent and the child will be. So, as much as possible, try to predict and prepare for any upcoming changes. 1. Provide your child with daily visual schedules and times so that they can see clear what is happening and where and when and what have you. These visual support aids can help a child to understand the order of daily events, the steps involved in daily living skills, and the daily schedule at school, including any changes in the routine that may occur. 2. Picture cards can be a great strategy to help a child to manage the daily changes. These picture cards can show images of daily events or even tasks that maybe need to be completed. They can be placed on a Velcro strip and moved according to the day's schedule. You can then put the card in a completed box when the activity is over. 3. In order to encourage flexibility with your child, parents may want to include a new daily activity with the child in their visual or picture schedule, so that it is a positive event. That way your child may be able to learn and can learn that change can bring some fun and exciting things along the way as well. 4. If your child is able to use a calendar, mark important upcoming events, or use a countdown calendar to the event, show pictures such as new place or new people, and discuss the change to help your child understand what will be happening. 5. If possible, practice going to the new location or activities that relates to that event. For instance, if you're planning a road trip, practice driving for longer distances and make sure your child has some favourite activities, toys for the ride. If your child will be attending a new school, however, if possible, visit the school and set up some meetings with the new teachers. 6. Making videos can also be helpful. For example, go to the location with a video camera and walk through the steps that will be required while taping and providing a simple narration 1 to 4 minutes long about the process and requirements. For example, if planning a field trip to the zoo, visit the zoo, and while videotaping, explain every aspect of what will happen there, such as riding the train, using new restrooms, have to eat at the snack bar. After making the video, show it to your child several times to help prepare for the event. Research has shown that when using videos in this manner with children with ASD, disruptive behaviours will likely to decrease really greatly as the routines were made more predictable. 7. Social stories can also be a great resource or tool, however, in preparing for change or an anxiety-provoking event such as going to the doctor's office. These are short stories, often with pictures, that describe different situations and activities so that children with ASD know what to expect, such as will the child need to sit and lean back in the dental chair? Will there be a prize afterwards? The Grey Centre provides examples of these common social stories. Of course, life is unpredictable for these changes, and any unforeseen events that I knew may occur, such as school being cancelled or making a last-minute trip to the grocery store. Here are some tips on how to handle these situations. 1. If using picture cards, use a question mark or a surprise icon card when an unexpected event happens. Remember to use these cards for fun surprises as well, so that your child doesn't always associate with the card with a negative surprise. Although the change may still be anxiety-provoking, consistent use of picture icons will help you adjust to change. Extra time. Allow extra time to adjust the change if possible. If you know your child will be upset by the changes, attempt to prepare for the change as much as possible by using visual cues as mentioned when you can, and try to be in a calm and quiet environment. For example, if you are out in the mall, return to your car so that there's not many distractions or noises. 3. If there is an unexpected change, such as a detour in the road, try to distract the child with a film, story, or toy. Point out something in the new situation that they may like. For instance, if they like construction machinery, point out the big machines that are being used to fix the road. 4. Try to redirect your child to calming activity or encourage the use of coping skills such as deep breathing or self-talk phrases. For example, been through change before and I can do it again. Praise your child or use other rebels for coping with change. 5. Attempt to be calm in a calm presence and talk in a soothing voice. Validate your child's experience. For example, you might say, "No, this is a change for you in the schedule and you don't like that. Try to redirect back to other activities on the schedule." For example, you could say, "This, we'll go back home and have your playtime." Although change can be anxiety-provoking for children with autism spectrum, visual supports a calm environment, patience, understanding, support, extra time to adjust, and parent support can go a long way in helping children to adjust to these unexpected changes in the everyday life sort of thing. All these factors and more will help you prepare your child for becoming more flexible and tolerant to change as they get into adult life. So this quickly ends a real short brief overview of autism and change, transitioning from child to adult. Give me a like for thumbs up or support, comment below. Feel free to follow me on my social media site. Feel free to PM me on my social media site of AspieAnswers. Feel free to basically subscribe to my channel if you feel the need or have to by journeying with me. Well done there if you do decide to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell to get up to date with me, as I do also on my social media sites to keep up to date. Feel free to share these videos around to family and friends, and all further ado guys, thanks for support this routine. Do what you love what you do. Till next time, Aspie out of the again, so ciao for now.